We have a new amp sim that we need to look at. That is right, there is a brand new amp plugin out there, and from none other than ML Sound Lab. Seems like ML Sound Lab has really been on the move lately. A few weeks ago, I did a review on their ML Drums plugin, which was kind of their first venture into the world of MIDI drums, and I think they absolutely killed it. They really knocked it out of the park with that one, but today we are checking out their brand new amp simulator, Fluff 2C, which is a part of their Amped series amp simulators. There's a lot of amps in there. But this is a collaboration with Fluff from Riffs, Beards, and Gear and ML Sound Lab, which I'm really excited for. I'm a huge fan of Fluff. I've watched his videos for years and years, and this actually isn't the first collaboration that he's done with ML Sound Lab. He also has another amp series, amp simulator called Roots. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely feel free to check that out. But with Fluff 2C, we are diving into some of Fluff's favorite California guitar tones. I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys into my computer over here and kind of show you the outlay of the plugin, all the different features that it comes with, and kind of mess around with it a little bit as well. Before I do, if you haven't yet, now is a perfect chance for you to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notifier. So let's go ahead and jump right on in. Okay, so here we are in the interface for the Amped Fluff 2C. As you can see, it looks a lot like a Mesa Boogie amplifier, which is what they were going for, whether it is a JP2C, which is what I assume it's probably after. I'm not quite sure, and I've actually never gotten to play any of the JP2Cs or a Mark 2C Plus in person, unfortunately, but maybe someday. But anyways, here we are in Amped Fluff 2C, and it's pretty much just like an amplifier. You know, you have your input, your gain, your bass, middle, treble, presence, master. On this one, there is a 5-band parametric EQ. There is a bright switch and a gain switch as well. And as you can see, I have my Solar A1.7 FR Sustainiac on me. So let's listen and see what this thing sounds like just straight out of the box. Not too bad. It almost sounds a little mid-heavy to me, and I'm looking at the knobs here and I'll notice that the bass knob is almost on 0 and the treble knob is almost all the way cranked. And something that I've learned from watching people mess with Mesa Boogie amplifiers, they always say that extreme settings are like what you want to do with it. It just works great with extreme settings. So let's see what the gain switch sounds like when it's turned on. Yeah, that definitely adds a ton of gain. So here it is before. And here it is afterwards. Yeah, a ton of difference there. So we're gonna leave that on, but I'll tell you what, it adds just a tiny bit too much, so I'm just gonna dial this back to maybe like 7. Yeah, and I'm curious, I know I want the bright switch on just because of where it's sitting right now, but I'm curious to see what it sounds like with the bright switch turned off. Yeah, that is extremely dark of an amplifier without that bright switch. All right, so if you look down on the bottom, we have a tuner. I'll just pull it up really quick. We have our pedal boards. There is a cab section right here where you can switch with your IRs, kind of like what you would see in like a Neural DSP plugin. And then obviously, you know, back to the amp. And then there is a MIDI section. So this amplifier, as far as I know, is MIDI programmable, so you can have this stage ready for you if you would like to use the Fluff 2C as your actual amplifier up on stage. And then obviously the license and stuff. And then up on the top we have a bunch of presets. We have the amp. So there's the Fluff 2C lead, the shred, and the clean. So let's just kind of mess around really quick on the Fluff 2C lead. I actually want to see if I can maybe dial in a tone. So obviously noise gate, yes, I want that. Let's see what the drive does. Yeah, that does awesome. So I'm gonna actually boost the level and let's turn up the threshold on the noise gate. Absolutely, but actually let's pull back a little bit on actually the drive. No, I don't want the drive all the way up there. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I want to pull back a little bit more on that gain. Let's try right around here. Let's see if I can actually play my part. I'm slipping off strings and all that. Let's pull back on the middle just a little bit as well. So I'm gonna boost this parametric mid a little bit, just see what it does. Yeah, no, I don't want that up there. We're gonna leave that at scooped. But maybe not all the way scooped. I think it was like right above that line. Yeah, that sounds about right. And actually, let me boost the bass a little bit and see what that does. Yeah, I'm just trying a few different things here just to see what I can do. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good, actually. Let's take a look at a few of the other pedals that we have. So I didn't really go over them. There is a noise gate, we have a compressor, a drive pedal, a chorus, a delay, and a reverb. So let's check out the delay here. That's a pretty good delay. I actually like that quite a bit. Let's put on a reverb and see what that does. So it's not my typical type of reverb. Usually I'm into like the really huge room reverbs, like a large hall or a cathedral, if you will. So this is a little bit smaller, a little bit more slapbacky than I'm used to. And it's not a true like slapback or anything like that, but it kind of gives that illusion of like a smaller room. So I'm going to keep that guy off. I'm actually going to go ahead and turn off the delay as well. Let's, what does the chorus sound like with the heavy tone? Yeah, that's wild. But it is there if you would like it. And then obviously there is a compressor. Usually I would use a compressor for stuff like tapping. And that just makes sure that everything gets heard. Every little tap gets heard because the transients for tapping are very, very small. And I have fought with that on so much of my tapping parts. But that is the pedals. Let's take a look at the cab simulator here. So let's move a few of these around. It looks like we have a dynamic 57 and a ribbon 160. Yeah, that's already sounding better for me. I'm gonna move that just a little bit closer. And it looks like the speakers, we have a mega oversized, so that'd be like an oversized 4x12. There's the mega traditional as well. I'm gonna move this just a little closer to the center of the cone. I think that sounds pretty good to my ears, at least. You can definitely tell that that noise gate is really working for sure. So let's take a look at a few of the different amps that we have here. So this is the lead. Let's try the shred. So that sounds pretty much the same to what I have. Let's see, the gain's at 6, bass, yeah. I mean, did anything really change in here? Interesting. Okay. I'll tell you what, let me throw on a delay here. And we'll turn that off. What does the clean do? Whoa, okay, okay. So let's go here and let's turn off the drive. Nice. I don't know if we really need the noise gate for a clean sound. That sounds pretty good. I want to get rid of some of that bass though. Much better. Yeah, that's much better sounding. I'm going to switch it over to my Sustainiac here. That's cool. And this would be a great place to put a chorus in. That sounds so cool. I love that on that Sustainiac, because I believe the Sustainiac, if it's fully on it, it just kind of sounds like a single coil pickup, if you will. Or at least that's what I am told by everyone. So let's head back. Let's turn off this, turn off this. Actually, let's turn that back on. I want to go back to the lead or the shred channel and see what we can figure out here. Let's raise this a little bit, get some body in there, and raise a little bit of that middles. I mean, it sounds really good. It sounds very, very similar to the lead amplifier. It's just a little bit more gain in it, but hey, that makes complete sense to me. If you want to shred, you're going to need a little bit of that gain just to make it a little bit more buttery and smooth for sure. I almost like the lead channel for shredding, actually, because it almost has that little bit of a mid boost comparison. So go ahead and listen really closely here. Hold on. Let me retry that. And then let's switch over to the shred, and you'll hear it sounds a lot thinner. It just sounds so much thinner. And then let's switch over to lead. So there is quite a bit of a difference on that between the lead and the shred amplifier. But those are the three amplifiers that you can get with the Fluff 2C from Amped from ML Sound Lab. I think they did an awesome job with this amp sim. It sounds really great, and it's a little bit different than, or different sounding than some of the other amplifier simulators that you hear out there. And congratulations to Fluff for working with ML Sound Lab, and great job ML Sound Labs on this. So let's go ahead and hear what this sounds like in a full mix demo. So what are my final thoughts on the Fluff 2C? I think this is a great plugin. I think this is a really easy plugin to use, and you can get really great metal tones and really thick metal tones at that. You can also go very, very clean with it as well. Something that really stuck out to me on this plugin is it is extremely user-friendly. You can go into it knowing everything in the world. You can go into it not knowing anything and still come out with a great result and a great guitar tone. tone. We live in a world that is very, very saturated with a bunch of different amp simulators anymore, and it's really hard to make one kind of pop over the other. But if you are new to the world of amp simulators and you are looking for a great plugin to give you a great guitar tone and also is user friendly, well, I recommend ML Sound Lab Fluff 2C. And that is it for today's video. Thank you so much everyone for watching. If you'd like to get your hands on ML Sound Lab's Fluff 2C plugin, I will have the link for that down in the description below. I think it's a great plugin, so definitely feel free to check it out. And if you haven't yet, now is a perfect chance for you to hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notifier, and smash that like button, just so I know you guys are enjoying the videos, and I will be more than happy to make awesome videos for you. Other than that, my name is Chris with High Impact Audio, and I will see you next time.